All right, I think we're here. Hey, everybody. Um, so I don't know how long I'm going to be on today. I'm just working around the shop a little bit. Wow, those lights are. Can we do something about this? No, I don't even know where they're plugged in. Those lights are bright. Yeah, but there's no way I could work like that. So I might look here in a little bit for another spot to put you guys. But what's this here? I don't know what this is. Okay. Well, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. So I've just been kind of muttering around this morning, cleaning up the shop. Um, I always say this every time I make a video about it. I always say I need a bigger shop, or I need more space, a second one, or something. All right, so I think I've got an issue with my air conditioner in here. It's funny. It's 7:38 in the morning, and the air conditioner's running already. That's California for you. But it's got like a weird burning smell coming out of it. So I don't know. We'll see if it quits working. It quits working. I'll get another one. I posted a video last night on I think it was last night on the Craftsman R1000. I still got a little ways to go with it, but I was impressed. It worked great. I ran it for 2 hours, and it still has a little surge. So I'm contemplating. I talked about in that video. I've got it right here. I talked about in that video. I bought a brand new carburetor for it. I made a big mistake. I bought this carburetor on Amazon. It's garbage. It didn't. The old wore out one worked better than this one. Seriously, it's just garbage. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Um, but I don't know. I mean, size, fit and finish, it's fine. So I might save some parts, save the bowl or something. I don't know. But I'm thinking about, I looked, and on MTD's website, you can buy a brand new one for like $129. I think I paid like $30 for that one. So I might go that route. I just don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see how things play out. This one might clear up, and I've got another idea. I think it's like the carburetor keeps getting plugged up, the emulsion tube, and it's causing surging. And I'm wondering. I realized the fuel filter and fuel line. I never replaced that, so I'm wondering, and this is just me guessing. Everything else is brand new, cleaned out, perfect, everything. I'm wondering if maybe the fuel line's not coming apart inside and reclogging, the carburetor. But it's weird because I could start it right now and it'll run fine. And then I could start it in a few hours and it'll just be constantly surging. It's not a bad surge, not like it was before. But I'm thinking about buying a bagger for it too. I think the bagger would be pretty cool. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm working on, well, I'm actually everywhere, as you can see. So I basically, from right here all the way back, you couldn't get to. There was a trail going to the air conditioner and my battery chargers over here, but you couldn't get over here. So now I've got this Pony workbench here. I don't know if I'm going to leave it here because I've got some stuff that I want to bring back in. I've got my Sun Joe dethatcher. It's brand new. I've never used it once. I don't want to leave that outside. What else do I got? I don't know. I got a whole. Should I show you? I mean, you guys don't want to see it. So just what I'm looking at, I see 2 riding mowers, 2 push mowers, an edger, 1, 2, 3, 4 weed eaters, hedge trimmer, 2 chainsaws, 5 weed eaters. I got a whole bunch of my reel mower. I'm never going to fit everything, but I don't know. I got to do what I got. I got to do what I can do. Yeah, I'm kind of running into an issue where I don't know what to do. I've got a bunch of stuff stacked on top of the generator over here. That needs to be moved. In fact, I'm going to work on that right now. I need to get this generator fired up and running because it's been, oh, it's probably been a year since it's run. So I want to get that going. I've got the parts here for the R1000, the little rear bumper, rear crash bar thing, which I wouldn't crash into anything with this. And then the pulley cover. I'm not going to bother putting this stuff back on, not just yet, because there might still be some work that needs to be done back there. And I have had those on and off so many times. Boy, that guy was driving fast. I've had them on and off so many times. I'm over it. So we'll deal with that when we get there. What do we got here? I've got so many of these little bags laying around, and I have no idea what's in them. Oh, okay. These are all my Shark Bite tools and fittings and everything. All right. I should probably write. Let's use a red pen to write on a red bag. Oh, it worked. Well, I'll be. You probably can't see that even. There's no, you can't see it. I thought these were up here, but I must have moved them for some reason. This corner has kind of become a junk corner. For some reason, I feel the need to save a cardboard box over there. Got the R1000, the little rear engine cover. I don't know if I'll ever put this back on. The mounts, you see that right there, are broken. So, I mean, I could fix it, but I'm not sure I really want to. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. I'll stash it under the pony workbench for now. Oh, look at this. Wow. It's the original Farming Simulator PC game. Yeah, I might have to play that later. It's so funny when you go and buy stuff. There's a brand new power saw chain. You buy stuff you think you need, and then you end up never using it. This was kind of expensive, this little tool bag set here, but that's one of those things I had to have it, and then I've never used it. Put this up here for now, and that's the problem. Like I just said, put it for now. I always put stuff up there for now, and oh my goodness, that generator's dirty. Wow. Yeah, so I got to get it dug out, and I've got where I have it in the corner here. I've got a hole in the wall for the exhaust. It's like permanently stationed over there. Can I show you guys? Maybe. Can you see that? It's over there. You can't see it. I don't think you can see it at least. Oh. Where are we at? There we are. Oh my goodness, it's bright. It's that sun coming through, and now the lights are bright. What was I talking about? Oh, the generator. So it's like permanently installed there. So I just start it and leave it, let it run right there. But we don't use the generator a lot. Obviously, only when we lose power. And when we lose power, I'm not one of those people that runs out and cranks up the generator right away. I'll let the power be out for a couple hours. If it's winter time, I don't care. We got the wood stove. I used to wait until the temperature dropped to like 70 or something, and then I would turn the generator on so we could run the heater. Now I just, we got the wood stove, so we don't need it. Now we wait an hour or two. If we get bored, we turn the generator on. And the summer's a different story. If we lose power in the summer, We are in California. We are affected by the PSPS safety shutoffs. Um, Fortunately, it's only happened once to us, but it was for 2 days straight. And but we had generator, so generator ran for 2 days straight. Um, so yeah, for stuff like that with the air conditioning and stuff, you need a generator to run. We were over here in California where yesterday it was 107. Gosh, last week I think we hit 114. Today it's going to see what's it going to be today. So here's like the 7 day forecast for me. Starting today: 106, 99, 106, 108, 102, 104, 95. So yeah, if you don't have an air conditioner in California, you're crazy. Definitely a stronger person than me if you don't have one. My handy old tripod sitting in the corner here. Oh, good Lord. I've got an extension cord all tangled up down here. Everything's dirty. And I know, you guys are going to tell me you're not rolling that up right. I don't care. I just roll it up however I roll it up. So how are you guys holding up for this summer? Because everybody's pretty warm, aren't they? I don't know where I'm going to put this now, but it's rolled up. Hang it up there. Oh my goodness. Saturday. Gotta try to stay clean. Well, that air conditioner's still cranking away over here. The smell kind of went away, so I'm not sure exactly what was going on. Oh, I'm working on a review right now on these two lights. That's why I got them both on right now. I'm running through the tests on how long the batteries last. So they're both Craftsman rechargeable lights. It's like the top to an old Poulan chainsaw. That'll be handy when I find. Oh, there's the chainsaw. Huh. Sweet. All right. And what else do we got? Yeah, we've got a bucket. I would say a bucket full of garbage, but I see a couple Jacobson clamps in here. We'll just set this over here so we can go through it at some point. And now the generator is exposed. This old solar light here. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'm probably going to throw it in the garbage. I used to have it up above the pond, but I tore the pond down. Got some papers around there, garbage. What else is in the works? Oh, that's garbage. Oh, I've started for work. I haven't been using the trailer. And I've actually been getting by quite well. It's so much nicer not pulling a trailer around, but yeah, you know what? It's gonna be noisy, but I'm gonna fire this generator up right now and just let it run for a minute. If I can remember how. Oh, there we go. That was a part. Let's see what it does. sounded pretty good, but oh, it smoked a little bit when it started. Oh my goodness. That coffee is so good in the morning. I definitely got to figure out what I'm going to do out there. I still have. What I need to do is start throwing stuff away. Where's my paint bag? I think it's that one right there. See, now that I moved everything, it's in my way. So this shop is, I think, if I remember right, it's 16 by 20. Not enough. Not enough at all. What's this? Oh, handy dandy old gold pan. I might go gold pan it again someday. Here's what I'm looking for. This should be the bag with all the paint stuff in it. Maybe. Oh, yes indeed. So I've got some more paint stuff I can put in it. I finally started buying the nice brushes instead of just the cheap garbage ones. We used to buy cheap brushes and then we just throw them away when we were done with them. Well, I started buying the nice ones and then just washing them off and keeping them. They're so much more pleasant to paint with, you know. What I got up here, besides stuff in my way. What is this? It's a filter for something. Sanding blocks. Looks like that's a filter for my shop vac. Those are paint related. They can go in the paint bag. So much of this stuff, you know, like I said, I move it, it gets in my way, I move it again. But so much of the stuff I'm moving for the third time today is going to be moved again before the end of the day. Just because once I get this area cleaned off, I can put stuff over there. I don't even know what. This is from my old days at the mill. I don't have any idea what's in here. You guys are seeing this with me together. What is this? What is this? Oh. A bunch of these grinder pads. What else we got in this box? Oh my goodness. There's 2 boxes of the actual grinder discs that go on those pads. Well, that is definitely usable materials. So I'll have to find a home for that box at some point. Oh, look at this. Look at I've been looking for this. I knew I had an extra one. You gotta be kidding me. I knew I had one around here. Got a couple brand new Ego blades here. I gotta find something to do with. So what I'm uncovering now, you guys can't see it. I don't think you can see it even if I tried to show you. Right there. So this is my router table, and that's my table saw down there. So I'm getting that uncovered. For some reason, I changed a Husqvarna 128 air filter and spark plug, but not the fuel filter, and I felt the need to save the whole package. Look at this. Now it's in the garbage. We don't need it that bad. All this stuff needs to go. I need to find a way to store, and maybe I can use this Craftsman rack system. I still have one thing I could run across, but so I've got those two Ego blades there. I've got these are two Husqvarna blades right here. I've got a couple Toro blades over in the trailer. Oh, and I've got somewhere around here. What did I do with it? Somewhere around here, I've got the 30-inch Craftsman blade for that R1000. I've got an oil filter, an AC Delco PF48E that's been sitting there with the top open for who knows how long. Garbage. No, garbage. I think that's for the wife's old Dodge, which we still have, but no reason to save this garbage. Got my old camouflage shirt that I use as a grease rag. Couple tree fallen wedges, air fitting. Wow, we can see the table saw now. Oh yeah, this is the tube for this blower. The Husqvarna. What was it? 125B. This is an oldie but goodie. Husqvarna 125B. Got a lot of hours behind that blower. All right, so that table saw. Can you guys see? Oh yeah, you can see that, of course. This guy's in your way a little bit though. I had to move you guys back since we're done over there anyway. So that table saw is done, or at least cleared off. I went through, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, I don't know, don't ask me why, but I went on like a tool buying kick where I went and bought, I know I bought that new table saw because my old table saw just wasn't working right anymore. But I've got the router table, the band saw, the drill press, what else? Oh, the compound miter saw there. I just went and bought all these tools that I really didn't need. I'm going to retrace over this paint stuff because it's faded. And yeah, I really didn't need them, but I wanted them. So now I have a bunch of tools that I don't use. The table saw, I've used it like twice. The router table, I only used it when I bought it, just to test it out because I've never had one before. So I played around with it, took some little pieces of like baseboard and ran them through it. You know, oh, I bought this like 140 piece router bit set. That was expensive. In a nice fancy, I don't know, can you guys see that up there? It's right over here. No, you probably can't see it, but it's in a nice wooden box and everything. That was ridiculous. But you know, it was one of those things. I just had to have it. I had the router. I needed the bit set. Need to see if I could check the cameras, see if anybody's awake in the house yet. My wife's off to work already, but all the kids are still sleeping. I've been having issues though with my cameras. No, it looks like no movement. Everybody's still sleeping. Here's some patching fabric for like sheetrock. Why? I don't, and I'm gonna keep it just because I paid for it. But I don't know why I have some of this stuff. Here's a couple cups and a seal. Oh, and a cotter pin for the wheel bearings on a carry-on trailer. I just did that a couple weeks ago. I only did the one. Now, oh my gosh, talk about a job. That was definitely a job. Where am I going to put this guy? I'm going to hang it up somewhere for now. So it'll be good there. Yeah, my God, that wheel bearing was terrible. It took me, I've never done a wheel bearing before, but it took me 2 days. R1000 card. No good. Parts only. I hate writing no good on a brand new carburetor. But I will say, you can gas out of it. They gave me my money back. So I guess it's not a total loss. They gave me my money back and they said just to throw the carburetor away. But yeah, we'll find a place to put that. Drink some more coffee. Here's another thing I got and used only one time. This is it's a clamp on an Irwin. I think it's a 3-inch vise. And when I did the wheel bearing, because I had some, I had to clamp and I had to, if you've ever done a wheel bearing, So since it was my trailer wheel bearing that went out, I was able to clamp the vise right onto the frame and use it. It was really handy, but again, this is probably something I'm never going to use. I mean, I might use it someday, but I don't know. Chances of it are very slim. But I don't think it was that expensive either. I think it was only like $30 or something like that. Will it fit on this table? Kind of. No, it doesn't fit. Now I smell gas. Probably leaking through that box. What are we doing? We're over here. What do we got here? We got a couple manuals. There's a Husqvarna. Oh, 525. Best weed eater they've ever made. The Husqvarna 525. I love that thing. I've got it sitting right up there now. I need to do some work to it, but and here's a Craftsman rotary tool. That must be for this guy. It must be. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. Dang it. I still had the camera opened up on my phone. I'll get this stuff inside and get it. I got a desk drawer. It's just full of equipment manuals and stuff. Got a little piece, looks like a fence board that's all sanded down that I obviously must have had a plan for. What else we got here? I have a little metal tray that's full of little bits, a little chain in there. Oh, this looks like some pocket bike parts. Do I still have it? I think I do have a pocket bike somewhere around this property. I had a pocket quad, but it was always garbage. I bet I still got that bike somewhere. Here's a dandy. This has got to be the original blade. I mean, it's still got the Craftsman on it, and it's a little rusted, but this has got to be the original blade for that saw. I've got a like a fire blanket here for doing copper pipe work in walls. So what I had done a million years ago is I was going. So the hot water lines broke underneath the slab of my house. So I decided instead of digging up the slab, the best thing to do would be to run new lines all the way from the hot water heater up through the attic. And I bought all the stuff to do it, and then I realized, why don't I just use that PEX? That's why I got all that SharkBite stuff that we were looking at earlier. So I did it all through with PEX, and that was I'm extremely happy with it. I read some bad stuff about it, some complaints on the internet, but I've had no issues, no leaks, no problems with it at all. It's I mean, it was kind of a learning curve. If you've ever done plumbing before, PEX is not plumbing. It's different, but I mean, it is, but and it's not hard at all. It was just something I had to figure out. I took a couple small pieces and fittings and just kind of put them together and took them apart right here on my workbench and learned about them. But yeah, I like I said, I got no complaints at all. All right, what do we got over here? We got some boards over there for something, like some furring strips. There's still so much to do. I still got stuff under the saw there that I've stored. I don't even know what it is. Oh, that's a sluice box down there. Oh, and I see my little drill press, my old skill saw. Yeah, lots of stuff to do. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end this live stream in here. Yeah, I'm just going to get to work and get some of this stuff cleaned up, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks a million for watching, and have a good weekend.